Beans. Is somebody building a house? You building a house? Hmm? You building a house, Divine Bean? Sound like you building a house. Spirit told me the down payment for a house. I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Divine Beings. I don't know where that burst of energy came from, because your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. But it's kind of my fault, because my Sunday routine kind of went late, and that's on me. That's on me. And I let my rich bestie stay up, like, you know, have that late Saturday night fun. So it kind of trickled into my Sunday. So my Sunday rituals kind of ran late. By the way, guys, rituals are routines that you do for yourself. Rituals are not just going to the beach and sitting around the bonfire. Rituals are even in the church, okay, Divine Beings? Rituals are everywhere, okay? I call it my Sunday ritual, Sunday routine, whichever words you, well, no, not whichever words. It has a definition. So that's my, you know, way of helping you guys awaken to more terminologies and not being, you know, shunned based off of how they raised us to look at Disney Channel or some shit. But at first when I kept hearing, I hope the background noise doesn't protrude too much, but I kept, like, every time I hear the drilling and the construction, I'm like, is this shit following me, God? Like, what's going on? And like, as soon as I hear it, I get irritated. Like, just hearing somebody drill concrete irritates my nerves, my energy valve. So I literally, like, took a deep breath, got my coffee, which I need to remember to drink. Oh, Lord. I got my coffee and I sat there and I said, oh, it's me. I'm reading the energy incorrect, because I'm allowing my annoyance of emotion protrude over the reality of what's going on with it. So I'm like, oh, I'm not mad anymore. Somebody building a house. Somebody is digging through the concrete. I see somebody in Jamaica building a house. Like, you know, in Jamaica, you have to buy all the brick them and the cement them and them things for build up where you build up house in Jamaica, you know. Jesus. So, whatever you're working on, whatever you're building, and if you are building a house in Jamaica, or the Caribbean or any sort, literally, go for it. Go for it. Do it. Start it. Spirit said, write down your game plan. Make space for, you know, ticks and bits that you're going to, like, I ain't even pulled no cards yet, so this is full channeling. I'm trying to start a series too where I just post channel messages for y'all on Mondays, but give me some time, y'all. I'm coming. Now, if you, like, you know, write down your game plan, nits, nats, this, that, and third, to make sure. I'm hearing the tax ID. That's what I'm hearing, because, you know, the Caribbean is different with certain things. And you have to make sure you have all of your paperwork, legalizations, as opposed to America. So just make sure you make room, you know, for certain things. You know, laws pop up, BS be popping up. Oh, you got to pay $200 fee for this, and the last person didn't tell you that, and then they're going to pop up and pay $200. The Spirit is telling you from now, don't get upset, because what's at the end of the road, because it's not even the end, it's only the beginning of more paradise for you, Divine Being. Okay? So, Spirit said, build that house. Literally. Build that house. Oh my God, I need to soak my body. My neck is on fire. Like, Jesus. Those of you that know, those of you that don't, your girl had spinal surgery. She got her neck cut open twice. And she don't believe in modern medicine. And she's raising a 5-year-old. Okay, so, I have moments where my neck feel like it don't want to turn to the right, and I need it to turn to the right. Anyways, another thing that came down to me, Spirit was like, why don't you pray when you press the record button? Divine beings, I pray over your cards, and I don't want to, whatever, that's not here nor there. I pray before I press that button. I pray after I press the button. Okay, and I pray so heavily. It's like a ritual prayer. I have to pray before I touch my cards, okay, divine beings? And I pray that I have clear messages, concise messages, you know, anything I stumble upon, I'm going to get the clarity to understand it at some point in this reading. So any magic, hexes, rituals, negative energy being sent to me, my loved ones, my kin, my empire, my finances, my divine counterpart, wherever you are, near or far, my collective, Lord, return it all to sender times 7,000. Oh, I don't play about divinity abusers, divine beings. If anybody's sending some type of negative energy towards you, evil eye, something, I am sending it right back to them times 7,000. Like before it even come out their tongue, it's right back on them. Okay? People need to understand and learn that you don't have no reason to be spitting out negative energy. If you don't got nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up. Just like the last, look how it tied in, because I did the last reading I did was about bad mind energy. And we had somebody come over here and comment and say, oh, I don't know. I just know it was a blooper page with somebody behind it just watching to come and say something negative on my platform. Divine beings, let's practice right now. Thank you for your negativity. It brings more light to my energy. Y'all want me to say it one more time? Thank you. I'm going to write it down too. Thank you for your negativity. Right? It brings more light to my energy. Y'all heard that? It brings more light to my energy, because for you to take the time out to do that, that means you hear, you watching, you listening, you getting the message. But when somebody has something negative to say, divine being, you need to look at how powerful the fuck you are. For you to disturb a demon that way. For you to expose a mask that way. For you to literally, your energy makes people expose themselves, divine being. Don't you realize that sometimes? People just expose themselves. You don't got to do nothing but be you. Be the kind, light-hearted person that you are. Have people respect your boundaries. And that's that. And people who just going to expose themselves around you. That's it. They just going to expose themselves. You don't got to do nothing but be you. And they just expose themselves. Literally. Messages from my divine being spirit. Don't ever feel like you are one of a kind. Don't ever feel like you got to sit here and copy somebody. Look what I was about to say. Don't ever feel like you got to sit here and copy somebody to get to the top, to figure out how to get there. Or even just... Don't even feel like you got to play victim to get something out of somebody. Okay, divine beings? Don't let the negative energy disturb you. Don't let somebody feel like they tricking you. Don't feel like you're don't let somebody else feel like they're manipulating your energy valve for their gain. That's what I'm looking for, Spirit. Thank you. One of a kind, heels and lingerie. Oh, somebody about to get sexy. Y'all about to get sexy. Who is getting sexy? Sports. What's this? New start. Hold on. Something going on, because this deck talking to me today. Y'all got a brand new beginning, and please pay attention to this 8/8 portal on Friday, y'all. If y'all haven't already felt the changes, they are changes. Drink coffee. Yes, Spirit, I'm drinking my coffee. Get mushroom coffee. Until I could post my link for you guys when we get back to that bridge. Please go to places like Whole Foods. They have Focus Sigmatic mushroom coffee. It's like an orange pack. I'm drinking it right now, and it's so good. Oh my God. But it's called Focus Sigmatic or Four Sigmatic, and it's orange. And Whole Foods sell it instantly. Places like Wegmans, I don't know if you guys are next to that. If you in the Caribbean, outside of America, I am not sure. But I'm pretty sure if you go to the right place and ask the right person about mushroom coffee, you gonna find it. Trust and believe. Trust your spirit team. Listen, like literally listen to your spirit in the most awkward of places. It's like, okay, literally. I be having to find medicine, and my medicine is marijuana, medical cannabis. So I be in places where I'm like, all right, Lord, where we gonna find medical cannabis over here? Things don't look like they smoke weed over here. And for me, obviously, you know, as African American, I'm gonna look like the standard, oh, you just in here for smoking weed. No, I am very, very much heavy on my medical cannabis card. I do not condone, I don't condone modern medicine. Never will, never will. Okay? Anyways, back to what I was channeling, sorry. So get your mushroom coffee. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you trying to just need to up your vitality. And when I say up vitality, I mean vitamins. Oh, y'all see how that rhymes? Vitality and vitamins. Literally. Vitality and vitamins. Vitamins are so, like, corely important. Exactly. Spirit said love on you more. So you need to start paying attention to yourself a little bit more, Divine Being. Now that you whoever I'm speaking to, now that you've like entered a new phase. I want 3 more, Spirit. Let me get 3 more messages from here. You've entered like a phase, new money. You you're entering a phase. That's what I'm trying to say. You're entering a phase where you're going to have to accept the illumination in your body. I'm not talking about Illuminati, whatever the fuck. See, it didn't even want to come out my mouth. I'm not talking about that stupid shit. I'm talking about illumination in the body. When your light shines through your soul from the inside, not the out. Literally. If you shine it from the out, like, I don't know where that's coming from, but there's girls out there that like shining outside from the outside and not from the inside. Some of these girls just have BBLs, nice boobs, nice little face. But what's in their brain cells? What does their vitals look like? What's your IQ level? What status is that upon? Make sense, Divine Beings? That's why when you looking for a counterpart, you gotta check their spiritual richness. You feel me? Let me check your spirit. You look good, you smell good, but your dick pretty nice. Your coochie pretty. But 111. Let me see what your spirit look like. Show me that part. The avatar don't fool me. So just 444. Just kind of like in celestial line. Kind of like maintain what you need to stay 10 steps ahead, Divine Being. Literally. Make a list if you have to. Okay. Make a list if you have to. It's truly important. But you got new start, new money, 111, 444. You're one of a kind. You are one of a kind. So Spirit wants you to love on you more. And I'm also seeing somebody that runs track. If you run track, like you about to run track, soccer, somebody like in NBA, because NBA popped up the other day too. So we have an NBA player coming up. We got somebody that run track, like you a full-time track star, like Usain Bolt, girl or boy. All right? Don't sleep on yourself, because what you're getting ready to start, like Spirit is about to put you in places that you never expected to walk in. So what Spirit wants you to do is to drink your mushroom coffee, is to make sure that your brain is not foggy, so you can make the decisions and decipher through the rooms that you're walking in. Spirit doesn't want you to make decisions or sign contracts that's going to put you into a fucking burden. You have new money here. Spirit said, I need you to make sure your vitality is up so you can understand the wisdom downloads of what I'm telling you and how to use the money. Ooh. I know I'm talking to somebody. Messages from my divine beings. What do they need to know? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Jeez Louise. You've mastered your emotions. You have new beginnings in love. You have emotional clarity. You're also going through a spiritual awakening. But I feel like some of you guys are like at the end of this spiritual awakening phase. And please, 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 guys, there's more than one spiritual awakening. It's not just one. There is more than one. Okay? When you are chosen to wear those glasses, when God gives you those glasses, the spiritual awakening glasses, King of Wands. I'm talking to an owner, talking to a boss, CEO. You was born to lead though, divine being. Like, I feel like that's what you're starting to realize. And you realize, what me say? You're born to lead, divine being, because it's like you've always had a brighter outlook or a longer vision. Like you're one of these people who believe in generational wealth, right? You have the Seven of Pentacles that flew out as soon as I said that. You invest into things that will bring a broader spectrum for the sake of mankind or humanity, in a sense. Okay? Confirmation. Because, first of all, why is that device going off anyway? Confirmation, sorry. Ooh, bring me back, Spirit. You work on things where, like, you could look at your baby and, like, nah, I don't want my son working at McDonald's. I don't want my daughter working at no retail job. What can I do to make sure when my kids get older that they don't have to do that? They could, work in the family business or work in the family business until they know what they want to do. Make sense, divine beings? Because you are, once you go through spiritual awakening phases, you're able to listen to God more, to Spirit more, to the Lord, to Creator, to Source, to higher power more. Things become clearer. Things become clearer. Very much clearer. I want to pull from here. Erzuli Dantor. Etheric chords. I'm also picking up some jealous envy energy, and that's an energy I really don't like. But I gotta say what I gotta say for y'all. I'm the vessel for the Lord. I'm sorry, I really don't like jealous envy energy, divine beings. And I feel like, looking at this King of Wands card, I feel like somebody was really jealous of your level up. Like, they didn't want you to level up. And they don't understand why you deserve the level up, like what you do to get the level up. And honestly, you were naturally born for it. You're a natural born leader. Okay, divine being? So don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Keep your confidence level at a 10 times higher. Okay? Let me read Erzuli Dantor, the goddess of etheric chords. Erzuli Dantor fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of gods and goddesses, loving light, separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there's also grime in the form of energy cords. also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. Damn. First thing I heard was is if you need to take your kids and go, Divine Being. I took my kid and I left. Okay. I took my son at 5 months old and I left that house because I don't know who the fuck was throwing a weed tray at my head because you mad that your finances is not together. And then you was lying the whole time. My sperm donor was acting like he had one kid at the time. No, that nigga got 60 kids and 2 of them the same age as me. So imagine having a baby for somebody and that baby got a sister the same age as their moms. That is fucking disgusting. You're walking around America with a fake ID. You about to get deported. Yeah, and I've been telling y'all, get ready for it. Divine beings, gotta give y'all personal references in between so y'all can understand. Take your kid and go if you gotta go. The divine is always right there supporting you. You're never alone. So whoever that energy that I picked up for, I'm here to be the push for you. And if you need to email me, please do. queendomdivinity@gmail.com. If you need to email me, please do. If you need an outlet to speak, please email me. Please. Okay? Please. I have the time. I will take the time out. Because take your kid and go. You got a new start here. You got new money here. You about to be loving on yourself. That whoever that energy was is about to be mad that you moved out the door. Okay, but guess what? Your safety is more important. Your mental is more important. Your spirit is more important. Your soul is more important. It is more important. I'm getting an angel card for y'all, and then I'm gonna close it out. Ooh, courage. Oh, what did I just say to you, Divine Being? If you gotta take your kid and go, go. And it don't literally mean you gotta take your kid and go. Like, some of y'all could be staying in some domestic relationships and feel like it's not domestic because you're not getting hit on. Like, domestic is when somebody playing on your mind, somebody playing on your emotions. Like, I went through domestic violence with my mama. Okay? Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, everything. As a kid, they don't hear you that much. But once you get older, it's easier for them to listen. Well, the system, quote unquote. So, if you need that battery in your back, email me. If you don't got nobody to speak to, please email me. Please, please, please. Please. Okay? You will not be shunned or turned away. Okay? But don't come over here with no foolishness. Y'all know me. I will tell y'all about yourself with this foolishness. Don't come over here because Ethan broke up with you because you were sitting there busting it open for Aaron. No, don't do that. Don't come over here if that's what you did. Take accountability for your actions and get through what you're going through. But the angels ask you to have courage right now. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to become. You was never meant to be a dim light, Divine Being. Your light's supposed to shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Y'all hear the sirens? Shine bright like a diamond. No, Divine Being. You are one of a kind, okay? I'm here to be your extra confident boost. You have the Ace of Cups here, the King of Wands, and 7 of Pentacles, okay? You have new beginnings, left, right, and center. New beginnings, new start, new money, and you should already be feeling it. Some of you guys are having a lucky day on Friday, the 8/8 portal. That is very vital, okay? Look how vital came back out. If you guys have the time, go to Amazon.com, places like Burlington, the Vitamin Shop, I like Ole Inca. It's an African American, not African American. He's an African guy that makes vitamins. I think he's stationed in New York. I think. But if you guys take that time out to research Ole Inca, he has vitamin packages that I really, really like. But honestly, guys, just take the time out. Vitality is important. Vitamins are important. That is how we maintain the spectrum in our brain valves and different things, quote unquote. I can't say everything because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. But literally, just pour some love back into yourself right now. Your cup is just a little like, you know, your cup, it's not empty. It's just like it needs some pouring, like pour some love into your cup. Remember, you're at the Ace of Cups, so your cup should be overflowing like a waterfall, like a fountain or something, divine being. So fill your cup up, focus on the new, get sexy if you gotta get sexy, get fly if you gotta get fly, okay? Because you got this and you matter. You got this, okay? And you matter.